an inconvenience to be conquered, and a corpse was a Pandora's box of beautiful possibilities. But all of them shared a love for those who had passed, and as they lifted L'Oreal from the ground, they did so with gentle, compassionate hands. "If we take her to the basement, I can mix up something to strip the flesh from her bones," said Jack. "The skeleton will still appear fresh to any forensics tests, but it's a start. Once she's a skeleton, I might be able to find out what happened to her," said Christopher, sounding almost shy. There was a pause. Finally, dubiously, Jack said, "I'm sorry, but it sounded like you just confessed to being able to talk to bones. Why have we never heard this before?"
Okay, so welcome to another vlog. This week is going to be a little different. I started this video like 4 times and then realized, you know what? I just need to dedicate 1 week to my monthly challenges that I'm setting out for myself. So this week is going to be the audio and visual challenge, and that is where I read a book and listen to the audiobook at the same time. Now, I will say I went ahead and started the Wayward Children's series, which is the series that I'm going to be reading for this week, because I have started this video like 4 separate times. So Every Heart a Doorway I have already read. I don't know if I necessarily liked it very much, reading it audio and visual at the same time, but this is also my 2nd time reading it. I think my mind wanted to skim through the pages because I've already read this story, but the audiobook only goes so fast, so I couldn't really get to the point that I wanted to be at. But hopefully once I get to like Beneath the Sugar Sky, In an Absent Dream, and Come Tumbling Down, hopefully that will change, because I have read Down Among the Sticks and Bones, but I have not read anything past that in this series, and I'm hoping once I get to that point that maybe the audio-visual challenge will work out a little bit better in my favor. Alyssa, are you gonna play Cuphead for me? Alyssa. Are you gonna play for me? Are you gonna do better than Mommy did?
Turn my green off.
Oh, okay.
Turn it off.
Okay, so I also started this new thing this week where I am going to work on 1 physical, 1 emotional, 1 mental, and 1 spiritual like goal every single week. Just so that I can have some form of stress relief in my week. So there will be 1 certain thing from each of those aspects that will be my goal for the week. And this week I decided that my mental goal would be to go to sleep earlier. So I'm treating myself to falling asleep like 30 minutes early tonight, and then hopefully throughout the rest of the week I can sleep a little bit earlier, just because I do think Alyssa's also going through some growing pains, so it's kind of hard to get her to go to sleep. But if I can, I'm going to be doing that as my mental goal, and we'll see if that helps improve any of the stress throughout the day.
Okay, so it's snowing and it's 26 outside right now. I'm cold. I am actually going to read today. I have allotted time for myself tonight when I get home. So I'm gonna do the audiobook and the physical book of Down Among the Sticks and Bones today. I'm really excited about it. I do think this one's probably gonna be a little bit easier for me to do this challenge with, just because I don't remember a lot of what goes on in that one. The first one I remembered a lot, so I wanted it to speed up, but this one I don't remember a ton, so hopefully hopefully I enjoy it.
Okay, so I'm gonna spend a minute or 2 filling out my planner. It's like 10:30, but I'm like not ready to go to bed yet. I'm gonna spend a few minutes getting my planner all situated and watching some YouTube videos, and then I will finally start Down Among the Sticks and Bones.
Okay, so I ended up reading about half of Down Among the Sticks and Bones last night. I was super tired and didn't really feel like reading and listening to the book for that long. So I will finish that up today and then roll right into Beneath the Sugar Sky, which will be the first book of this series that I haven't already read.
Hi, so that was awkward. Anyway, so my name is Casey Bohannon and I just had a meltdown because I finally beat this level of Cuphead. I don't know if I've vlogged this at all, but like, I'm on a journey to re-find my video game loving self from when I was a kid, and for some reason I picked Cuphead as my first choice. So I finally got through Island 2. It's a struggle. I literally spent the past 2 weeks on one person, or on one boss. So it's been fun. Anyway, I have an energy drink. I have plans for the next 2 days that I need to write. So before I do that, I'm gonna finish Down Among the Sticks and Bones, reading and listening, and I will come back with my thoughts. Okay, so Alyssa and I are having a really chill morning, and I'm kind of loving it. I don't know what we're watching, but she's liking it. Anyway, I did finish Down Among the Sticks and Bones last night, and then I promptly went to bed. I'm lacking on a lot of sleep this week, so I knew if I didn't go to sleep that I would just feel super sick today, and I do feel a little bit better than I think I would have, but I'd take a couple extra hours of sleep and not complain about it. Okay, so I totally am distracted. I just finished 2 more Cuphead bosses. I am just obsessed with this game right now, which is a problem. But anyway, I am going to start the audiobook of Beneath the Sugar Sky and reading along with it a little bit later. I'm having a really hard time enjoying reading the book and listening to the audiobook at the same time. It's a little challenging just because, like, I don't know, with these books, the audiobooks don't read as fast as I want them to. So if I don't like doing it with Beneath the Sugar Sky, I may just go ahead and finish the rest of the series print only, because it's going by so much faster that way.
Part 1. The Empty Spaces. Home again. Children have always tumbled down rabbit holes, fallen through mirrors, been swept away by unseasonal floods, or carried off by tornadoes. Children have always traveled, and because they are young and bright and full of contradictions, they haven't always restricted them.
Okay, so surprise, I haven't moved, but I've changed clothes. I am staying home for a little bit this morning. I work noon to 5 today. I was supposed to have today off, but it didn't work that way. I got about 50 pages into Beneath the Sugar Sky. I am absolutely hating reading the audiobook at the same time. It's tedious and I don't like it. And apparently I read faster than the audiobook does, so I'm just gonna forget that from now on. Also, one side of my hair is like really tampered down and then the other side is totally not, so let's just mess that up a little bit. Well, that didn't really help. Also, this haircut is like my favorite haircut I've ever had. I love having all this volume on top, and I don't know if I've actually said this out loud on here, but if you all know Rhett and Link is actually my hair inspiration because he and I have a very similar like taste as far as hair goes, and we both wear glasses, we both have dark hair, like it's a mood. Anyway, So when I got my haircut, I actually took in a picture of Link to show them, like, this is the haircut I want, whatever. And the guy that was cutting my hair knew who Link was, and I was so embarrassed. But he was like, no, like, that's a cool haircut. Let's do it. So thankfully he was super nice. But anyway, I'm just doing some video editing right now. I just uploaded and scheduled my book haul for January, and it is 11 minutes long. And my book hauls are usually, let's see, like 7-8 minutes long. I hauled 42 books in January. So this one's a wild one. But I'm hoping tonight that I can read the rest of Beneath the Sugar Sky and read In an Absent Dream, and then save Come Tumbling Down for Saturday. Okay, so we're actually in bed because somebody is having a really hard time staying asleep. I don't know if you can see her. Yeah, she's struggling. So we're just laying in bed, and hopefully I can transfer her to the crib soon. I doubt I'm gonna get any reading done because I've already kind of fallen asleep twice, so I'm probably just gonna go to bed.
Okay, so I didn't read anything last night just because Alyssa was having such a hard time sleeping. So we just ended up getting in bed together and falling asleep. It was fine. I needed the rest anyway. But anyway, I'm hoping to finish Beneath the Sugar Sky, In an Absent Dream, and Come Tumbling Down today. I don't know if I'll be able to do that, but here's hoping. Okay, so I know this video kind of is cut off in a weird place, but I just finished the Every Heart a Doorway or Wayward Children's series. This was a flop. I obviously do not like the audiobook and physical book at the same time. It was really off-putting, especially because I had already read Every Heart a Doorway and Down Among the Sticks and Bones, but I did try it again with Beneath the Sugar Sky, and let me tell you, the audiobook, even at double speed, does not read as fast as these books do, so I really didn't enjoy it. Maybe I picked the wrong series, maybe I picked the wrong time to do this, but yeah. This month's challenge hasn't really opened any new doors for me. I do kind of want to do this and go back and do it with the Illuminae series because I hear that that's like absolutely phenomenal. But for now, I'm gonna say audio and visual is a thumbs down for me. If you all have any suggestions for series or just standalone books that you would like for me to try this again with, please tell me down in the comments below. I love to hear your all's opinions. If you've tried to do this, tell me if it worked or didn't for you. I'd love to know. Maybe I'm the only one, maybe everybody loves it. But anyway, this vlog has just been all over the place, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye!